entire video and my head is cut off. I did check. I did make sure that the angle and everything was straight, but like, what it ain't send it to your friend then. You okay. Send it to your cousin, your sister, your brother. Stop playing. Oh, alright. Shoot, y'all listen, someone one of you's gonna hear me. Okay? One of you's gonna hear me. One of y'all gonna hear me. Alright. It only seems right that I come back with like the new, right? And also mind your business. So this is my business. Yeah, mind your business. That's all. Okay. Back it up. Yeah, but I hate when this happens. Questions or anything you guys want me to share? Actually, I don't know if I should open to that, but you know, we'll see, right? Okay. Periodically. This video is for you to share your side of the story, okay? Not only am I sharing my side of the story, but I want you guys to also share your side of the story. That I want this platform to also be a space for other people. One of the things that I've been doing and want to do is share people's stories on this platform, whether it's anonymous, whether they'd like to, you know, say their name, in regards to, you know, guys, remember, this is YouTube. This is not Stars. This ain't HBO. Okay? This ain't Twitter. Okay? This is YouTube. So let me be clear there. Let's not forget what platform we're on. Okay. Is that okay? Kids watch my video. Okay. All right. And of course, if I do receive some kind of, you know, inappropriate type of conversation, I will do my best to filter through that. Okay? All right. We got some tools now that can fix things up. Okay? Now, I do know that AI, when you use profanity, they'd be like, you ain't doing this. They don't even respond. When you use ChatGPT and you use a word that you know, yo, okay. Them platforms out there. What's the other one? Cosine, what is it? Copilot, there we go. Copilot be switching it up for you. Quillbot, you know, no, many more. But I definitely want to be able to share your stories. My email is on my YouTube account. You can also reach out to me on Instagram, and you can kind of just send me like, hey, I'd like you to share this story, or I'd like you to share my side of the story, because I want it to be your side of the story, right? I want you guys to take ownership of that, and say that, even though it may be anonymous, and I want you to advise me if you want it to be anonymous, so I can keep it anonymous. Please be detailed. And what else can I say? If anything outside of what I don't say on here speaks to you and you want that to be shared, definitely, and we can get into that. I'll share a few topics that I've already myself talked about on this platform that I will be sharing updates on, revamping, or giving you guys an updated version of that, right? Because a lot has changed. Like, a lot can change in a year. A lot has changed in the last 6 years, okay? All right, so a couple of the topics that I've already made YouTube videos that you can go check out right now. A video on motherhood, relationship, and career, okay? Where I go into depth about being a mother when I was 23. And I also go in depth about my relationship at that time and my career, okay? exactly where I was at, what I was doing, so on and so forth. Building confidence. And one thing I'll say for you, if you're looking to share something in regards to that, how did you build confidence? How did you struggle with any confidence or insecurities, or what were your ways that you'd like for me to share, and or what things you're still struggling with that you may want me to share, where someone else can hear and listen and maybe provide their feedback too as well. I'm all about supporting each other, helping each other, and if there's any way that we can heal each other, I'm all for it. Okay, so bad breakups. Okay. And in that video, I talked about how to get through a bad breakup. Little did I know that I was gonna have a few more. Okay, will definitely be an updated video of that. It might not be bad breakup, but something there. I don't know what it's gonna be called yet. Stay tuned. Did you manage that bad breakup? How did you deal with it? What are you doing? Okay? How are you trying to break up with them? Let's talk about that. How are you trying? Okay. I know. I'm bringing you into my business. I know. Relax. Take it easy. All right. Growth, personal growth. Whatever era you may be in, I'm in my soft girl era. What does your soft girl era look like? I want to know. What if I want to mimic it? I want to know. What does your health journey era look like? What does your definition of health journey looks like, right? Like, it could be working out. It could be going to the gym. It could be a new hobby. It could be something that you're creating. I want to know. Okay, so tell me and I'll share it. I am actually going to talk about owning versus renting. Okay, my experience, my advice, and there we can get into budgeting as well. I can do like a little update on the budgeting situation. So yeah, some any tips, tricks, anything you want to know, anything you want, what you want to know. Okay, all right. So those are the videos that I've already previously recorded, okay, that I have already talked about. All right, some of the videos that should be posted, and if they haven't been already, is about letting go, about saying no. Okay, so you can send in like, oh, how I said no to this, how I've been able to distance myself from that, letting go of this, letting go of that, whatever that looks like for you. My platform is here for you to share your side of the story on here. Okay, so all right, so those are some videos that have already been posted and or are coming if this video don't come out first. About therapy, we talk about getting into therapy, pros and cons about therapy. We can talk about pros and cons about therapy. We can talk about, when I say we, I say because you're gonna be sending it to me and I'm gonna be sharing it here. So it's we, it's us, because you're gonna be listening. Because what if you one of my anonymous people? You're gonna listen, right? Okay. I will make sure to post periodically throughout the week. Okay, depending on the amount that I receive. Okay, so please keep that in mind. How am I gonna share my side of the story solely? You're gonna send me an email. You're gonna go to my Instagram and you're gonna send me a DM. You're gonna go to TikTok and you're gonna message me. You're gonna do one of those. You're gonna hit me up. You go get in my comments and be like, hey, how do I reach you? Okay, I can't give you my phone number. I'm sorry. That we're not gonna do. But I will definitely provide my email, my social, so you guys can share your side of the story. If it's any of the topics that I've mentioned, if it's something that I haven't, please go ahead and share it. My goal is not only, again, to share my side of the story, but to also share yours, okay? That is what my end goal is on this platform. It's something that I wanted to do from the very beginning, and either I didn't talk about it enough, I didn't dedicate a video to it, or, you know, maybe it just wasn't the time, okay? And now it's that time. Now is the time for you to go into my comments, send me an email, send me a DM, okay? And reach out and say, hey, Soli, I want to share my side of the story. How do I do that? Okay? What story you want to share, how you want to share it, and what you want to say, okay? If for any reason I want you guys to allow me in on that, so that I can also, not allow me in. I want you guys to be able to reach out to me, and if you haven't figured that out, that I can help you figure that out, okay? No pressure, no nothing, just if you're thinking about it and that's something you want to do, we can figure out how I can get your story shared here. Okay, that's all. That's my whole purpose. My purpose is not only for me to be able to speak to you, but others to possibly also speak to you if I'm not able to provide that. Give me a message and we can get to working on your next video. Okay, that's all for today's video. If there's any topics that I haven't mentioned or you're interested in hearing from me, even, let me know. I want you guys to interact with me. I want you guys to be included in this space with me, okay? This is not just for myself. This is for you too, or for anybody out there. That's for anybody out there that is also needing guidance or clarity, or, you know, one of these topics that they want to just get information about. This may be that space for you, okay? And that's what I'm here to do. So, as always, make sure to subscribe, okay? Turn on the notification. Turn it on. Turn it on so you can be kept up to date with the next video, okay? And as always, don't stress and stay blessed.